Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. We are here right about to immediately leave to head on over to Dragonfall and do Blitz's side mission. So let's do that. When we get back, it's going to be time for a lot of main plot stuff with Paul, and I think honestly we'll have most, if not all, of Alice's fund. Settling debts, Dragonfall. It'd be high up on anyone's list of places to avoid, but that's where you're headed. And you're going there alone this time. The last time that you saw Blitz, he was carrying his portable terminal over to Cafe Sci-Fi, presumably so that he could do his decking in the most comfortable environment possible. Like everything else related to Dragonfall, the U-Bahn train that services it is in poor repair. The car that you're riding in, stinks like a chemical toilet on a hot day. Oh, disgusting. On the floor near the doorway, you catch sight of a trampled lump of tattered fur. The longer you stare at it, the more convinced you become that you're looking at the remains of a long-dead squirrel. The train rumbles to a stop, and the doors slide open. Time to get this over with. I forget most of the context about this mission, except that it's like Blitz's ex or something. She vanished, and he's trying to find her, something. Either way. Stepping out of the U-Bahn tunnel, you once again find yourself in the squalid alleys of Dragonfall. This place is a pit. Piles of waste, human and otherwise, litter the streets. The gutted husks of commercial buildings stand hollow and empty all around you. Your comlink crackles to life, and you can hear the distant sounds of Cafe Sci-Fi. Merriment, laughter, the clink of silverware on china. Blitz's voice cuts in a second later. "Hey, Chief, ready to do this thing?" Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, that was gross. Yeah. Are you? Sounds like you're nice and cozy in there. He scoffs. Of course I am. I've had this run planned out for years, like I said. You hear a slurping sound, presumably Blitz taking a sip of steaming hot soy calf. The only steam that you can see out here is your own breath condensing in the frigid night air. Enjoying your soy calf, buddy? Oh, sure, Chief. Nothing like a nice hot mug of soy calf on a cold night. You're telling me, Blitz. Yeah, Chief. I guess it must be pretty frosty out there, huh? Another distant roar of laughter crackles over your comlink. Presumably the patrons of Cafe Sci-Fi are having a lovely evening. Sorry about that. But look on the bright side. You get to have an adventure. That's something, right? You owe me for this, man. Blitz sighs. Yeah, Chief. Yeah, I do. Anything down here? No, I can just go this way for set dressing. Okay. That's fair. What about... Oh, okay. A plain-looking man in a fancy suit taps away at his PDA. He's an older guy, probably in his late 50s. In the filth-strewn streets of Dragonfall, he stands out like a sore thumb. At the sound of your approach, he stops what he's doing and shifts his gaze to you. Shadow, right? Yeah, that's me. Do I know you? No, you don't, but you're about to. My name is Hasenkamp. I'm Mr. Grinder's accountant. What a remarkable coincidence. Hasenkamp nods. His expression is deadpan. Mr. Grinder sent me to ensure that the money transfer goes according to plan. When you enter the building, I'm going in with you. How did Meat Grinder even know that I would be here? Your pal, Blitz. He sent Mr. Grinder a message with a complete breakdown of your plan about an hour ago. Blitz? Your comm crackles to life. Well, of course I did, Chief! How could I be sure that this would get me off the hook if I didn't ask? And so to find out, you let a homicidal loan shark know exactly when and where to find me. Well, that's not exactly how I'd put it, but yeah, I guess. There's an awkward pause. In my own defense, I didn't expect him to send his accountant to shadow you, though. That's a new one on me. I hate to interrupt, but if you two are finished, I'd like to get this show on the road. He glances at his wristwatch. I want to get back home before my grandkids go to bed. You have grandkids? He shrugs. My daughter married young. You got a problem with that? Of course not. I was just curious. Well, if your curiosity is assuaged, I'd suggest that you tell your pal to work his magic. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we can get out of this hellhole. You heard the man, Blitz. Get that door open so we can get this thing done. You got it, Chief! His voice is eager. Heading inside. This won't take 5 seconds. Do we play as Blitz? Yep. Unlock the alley entrance. Blitz must survive. Is that ice? I bet that's ice. Okay, so... Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, so I just can't pass any of them, I see. Can I go this way? Yeah, alright. We should maybe go talk to the one that we could talk to, though, because why the heck not? Oh, that's because that's our objective. Okay, well then what's over here? I'm not allowed to go there. Okay, this is an interesting decking mission. A gatekeeper IC program stands impassively, waiting to challenge all comers. Visitor, identity unknown. Please present security code string. Let's see here. Override security access. Root command trapdoor. There's a brief pause, and the IC flashes twice. Access granted. Yeah, it's what I thought. Piece of Watcher IC turns, flashing angrily. A rapid-fire sequence of lights pulse out a warning. Keep away. Check my credentials with your friend back there. Go on, I can wait. A moment later, the Watcher IC flickers apologetically. Secondary security verification approved. Super user status verified. Query, how may I help you today? Just step aside, pal. I'm in a rush. The program obediently moves aside. Proceed and have a pleasant day. Don't mind if I do. Lol. Alright, so I want to go that way, but I do see these auto turret controls, and I would like to get those. Maybe on the way back. Things might go awry. I don't remember this mission in the slightest. And that should do it, Chief. You're good to head on inside. The main server should be just in ahead. God, I can't read. A shocking display of competence from the red-haired disaster. That's what Mr. Grinder calls your pal, by the way. He's got a rep around these parts. For some strange reason, all his friends keep dying. Don't listen to this asshole, Chief. He shouldn't even be here. He wouldn't be here if he had spell. I don't know, he's kind of growing on me. Ha ha ha. Hate to burst your bubble, but I'm not overly enthusiastic about either of you. So let's just get this over with, alright? Fine by me. Anything else that we need to know, Blitz? Yeah, I've hit the first firewall in here. I'll need you to get in there and install that bypass for me. Got it. We'll go find a terminal. Does he fight? Probably not. This place is a dump. Top drawer of this desk is packed full of slender plastic rods. Cred sticks, hundreds of them. You sink your hand into the drawer of loose cred sticks and fish out a fistful. Plastic is slick and pleasant to the touch. As you withdraw your hand from the desk, Hasenkamp chuckles. They're all blank. You don't think that the Landenberg ring would leave them in an unlocked drawer if they had money on them, do you? Slotted cred stick. You're probably right, but it couldn't hurt to check. You try to initiate a transfer between one of the cred sticks from the desk and the one in your pocket. Sure enough, the stick from the desk is blank. So is the next one that you try, and the next. Told you so. Now, can we keep moving, or do you want to test out every stick in that drawer? Well, it couldn't hurt. That was a rhetorical question, genius. He shakes his head. Come on, Shadow, let's keep moving. I mean, I totally would have checked every single cred stick in that drawer, but whatever. Trash can. Oh, I see how this is going to go already. This garbage can hasn't been emptied in a while. When you lift the lid, you find the bin full to overflowing with crumpled paper and disused office stationery. I mean, at least it's not gross. You know, we really don't have time for this. Hang on, there could be something useful in here. I'm not sure that we're on the same page here, so we should probably hash this out now and save ourselves some time. We are here to fetch the money that your friend owes to Mr. Grinder. That means that we aren't here to dig through garbage pails or steal office supplies. So what you're doing right now could accurately be described as a waste of time. Calm down, man. This is all part of the job. This is ridiculous. You're on a run with a deadline and you're rooting around in a trash can. It happens more often than you'd expect. The longer we argue about this, the longer it's going to take. He steps back, an exasperated expression on his face. Alright, fine, do your thing, but make it quick. Most of the waste in here comes in the form of old bank statements. Apparently someone in the Landenberg ring has been using the backs of the statements as scratch paper. The third handful of trash that you liberate from the bin contains a note that catches your eye. A. Where did you score that stuff, man? That juice that you were passing around? That stuff was unreal. I'm serious, man. I haven't been that high since grad school. When you get your hands on more, you let me know, John. What do you make of this, Hasenkamp? Well, let's see. Apparently a man named A scored some juice, and it was really unreal stuff. So what do I make of it? A couple of things. One, the Landenberg ring has some real fuck-ups on its payroll. And two, you're wasting our time. Of the two, I'm more upset about the second, because it involves you keeping me here in this cesspool longer than I need to be. Does that answer your question? Yeah, it does. Blitz whispers to you via your comlink. Ask a silly question. I'm loving it. Desk is catastrophically messy. Candy wrappers litter its work surface, and the bottom drawer is ajar. Oh, for Christ's sake, here we go again! This isn't going to take long, don't worry. I'm not worried, I'm irritated. But fine, whatever, do your thing, just do it fast, okay? You got it. Rummaging through the desk, you find an old-fashioned binder stuffed with cheap paper. Leafing through the pages, you discover what appears to be a business plan. Apparently, the Landenberg ring is in the process of opening a string of payday loan centers across Dragonfall. Hey, Hasenkamp, what does Grinder think about this? Isn't money lending his racket? Yes, these Landenberg pricks have been a tick on his ass for years now, sucking away at the revenue that should be lining his pockets. Bad business all around. Thankfully, we're going to recover at least a little of that cash tonight. And speaking of which, at the back of the binder, you find a note scrawled on a slip of paper. Plots. I have real and pressing concerns about the silent partner that you brought on for the loan center scheme. We don't need him. I keep saying it, but nobody listens. Call me, JB. Miserable son of a bitch. I had to share an office with that man for... He cuts himself short. Never mind, you don't need to know. Blitz whispers through your comlink. The plot thickens. Yeah, I'll take a medkit. So we've got these two doors here. We might as well... Oh, well, wait, no. Here, let's check this one first. Just to make sure it's not like a closet or something. No, it's a very important looking room. I wonder if this opens to the same area? No, and that one's locked, so we're gonna go that way first. That does match up with what we saw on Blitz's end. Our mission's over here, though. You depress the call button, a shrill buzzing sound fills the air, there is no answer. Ooh, wait. Press the button again. Press the button again and hold it. The buzzer screeches out like a frightened animal, then sputters and dies out. Moments later, a high-strung voice warbles out of the speaker. Who the hell are you, and why are you leaning on the goddamn door buzzer? The voice has a shrill, tremulous quality that you recognize instantly. This guy is riding a stim high. You're sure of it. Who? Who? John Burkfalk, that's who! I'm the one that keeps these servers protected, and I can't do it if you keep interrupting me. Voice calms. Go soft. Somehow it is an improvement. Now you tell me who you are. Answer up, chop chop. Who the hell do you think I am? There is a long pause, and the voice warbles out again. Albert? That's right, Albert. Now open the door. You know you're not supposed to be in here. Not after what happened last time. We've already gotten our one and only warning, remember? Yeah, sure, I know. But I also know that I've got a bottle of the good stuff in my bag. Another long pause. The good stuff? You mean like the juice? Well, okay, maybe just a sip or two. Door unlocks with a solid thunk. Okay, that's where the mission is, so I don't want to go in there just yet. I want to look in this room first. There's equipment. Oh, but we need to get into the teller area for that. That door is locked. This door opens. Let's step on the... Watch your step. Yeah. I'm glad it at least acknowledged it. This desk is an oasis of order amidst the chaos of the rest of this building. Papers and chips are stacked neatly or filed by name and date. There's even an old-fashioned coffee mug filled with a random assortment of graphite pencils and ink pen. Hasenkamp raises an eyebrow. This desk is actually organized. Must belong to somebody in management. My thoughts exactly. He glances at the chronometer on his PDA. Time's wasting. Let's keep moving. I don't want to do this because I like him badgering me. It's hilarious. Hang on, there might be something important in here. Let's have a quick look. He rolls his eyes. Fine, whatever. Just make it quick. You appear to have discovered a compilation of financial reports. Each report details the fiscal health of a small corporation. Taken as a whole, they paint a picture of a small business across the whole of Germany. Each corp in the pile seems to have an interesting, innovative project underway. Unfortunately, all are also in dire financial straits, and at least half of them are teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. Despite the corporation's impending insolvency, the file suggests buying heavily into all of them. Apparently, the Landenberg Ring's sources have led them to believe that all of these corporations are on the verge of being acquired by a single megacorp. The file doesn't say which one. A financial crime ring is involved in insider trading? Shocking. Now can we please move on? Oh, that annoys me so much. Most of the drawers are neatly stocked with stationary supplies, but nothing interesting turns up. Topmost drawer is locked. Step away from the drawer. You sure? Maybe there are some nice binder clips in there for you to play with, or a staple remover for you to steal. Really? Well, then maybe I should take another look. But can I set anything? Let's go. Can I re-interact with the desk? I can't. I totally have the 4, because I think I'm at 3 strength, aren't I? I hate that it won't let me re-interact with it. I guess it's more of a him thing. Ah, well. We'll never know. Terminal has been left on, and the screen is still active. It has been logged in under the name Albert Trips. Keyboard input has been locked out, and a password entry box hangs in the center of the screen. What's in here? You know what? I'm gonna take this with me just because we might be able to use it with Dude Face. Yeah, I don't use drones. I can get in here too. Hi. I'm gonna rifle through your desk. Thanks for that key card, bro. Who that? Oh, interesting. He didn't acknowledge us until we, opened this door. Alright, well, that's fine. No great loss. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Really, me? Come on. Bro did the heavy lifting there. At least he healed his injury, though. Decking 4, install the bypass optical cable. Got it, Blitz. You should be good to patch in. Otherwise, I think we'd probably have to have him walk us through it. There's a brief pause. Yep, it's all looking good on my end. Nicely done, Chief. Thanks, now get us into the vault. Well, I'm on it. Yeah, this is opened up now. Oh, I can't get in there. Take bit. Oh, we got a puzzle! Oh, cool! An activation bit. Time to go find a socket to plug it into. Okay. So I can't take that one right now. I have to have one plugged in there first. So I have to come grab one of these. Is this a bit? It is. And that's where we need to get into. Alright, Chief. It looks like there's another firewall blocking me in from the vault controls. Go on. I'm going to try to get you limited access to the facility. You should be able to find a terminal in there that can bring the firewall down. And from there, I'll get you access to the vault. I have no idea what I'm doing with Blitz's voice. It fluctuates. Okay, well, we'll take this. Luckily, that didn't seem to lock anything for us. What happens if I take this one? That's fine. Can I hack this data node? Hey, Chief. I found something here that you might want to have a look at. What is it? Looks like some sort of persona non grata list for the Landenberg ring. Everyone on here is listed as shoot on sight. There's a lot of names here, lots of personal information too. Known associates, credit history, holopics, that kind of thing. Alright, so what's interesting about that? Well, there are 3 names on this list that I recognize. One of them is mine, naturally. The Landenbergs and the Schwartz-Herzer never did get along. Another is Hasenkamp's. He scoffs. I'm not surprised. These bastards would just love my head on a plate. And Chief, the other one is yours. They've got a whole dossier on you. No idea where they got it from or why, but they have it. Never even heard of these bastards before tonight, so how the hell do they know about me? No idea. Oh, looks like a new file. It was just uploaded about 20 minutes ago. Well, hang on a second, there's an attachment. I'll send it to you. Blitz's voice falls silent. A few seconds later, a brief message appears on the screen of your PDA. Plots. Here's the intel on those unwanted guests that I warned you about. They're coming tonight. Take appropriate precautions. Plots. I've run into that name a couple of times since we arrived. Any ideas, Hasenkamp? Jürgen Plotz. He's the leader of the Landenberg ring. I had to share an office with that miserable son of a bitch for 5 years before we went our separate ways. He's the greediest, most narcissistic piece of work that I've ever met, and I work for a loan shark. I imagine that he's not a huge fan of you either. No, he's not. Anyway, in the end, it doesn't matter. Mr. Grinder will get paid, and Plotz is gonna write the check. Well, that was interesting. Well, that was very enlightening. Want me to delete the files, Chief? Please. A few seconds later. Done and done. No need to worry about that anymore. Very reassuring. Thank you, Blitz. What happens if I put one here? I'm free to take this one. And then unfortunately we do still have to lose one, but we end up with a net of +1. I think. Unless there's one here I can... No. Does this do anything for us? No. That one's free. I'd like to get that one back. We'll see if it's even necessary. Looks like we need 3 bits to be able to get in there. Which, I mean, I'm going to be able to get this one, so that should be enough. There we go. That's 3. Is there anything interesting over here? Or is it really just a dead end? Seems sus. No? Just a dead end? Okay. That's our objective. This is for the teller area. We can take these 3 bits back. Your comlink crackles to life. Hey, Chief! I just cracked open a security door somewhere in your area. Might be worth checking out. Will you please tell him to concentrate on the job? We're here to settle his debt, not to hunt for souvenirs. No. Great. Hey, thanks for doing that, Blitz. No problem, Chief. It's great to feel appreciated. Sigh. I said. We're gonna go check it out. Yes, that's just hacked. Okay. Let's go grab these back. And I don't think there's anything else we can do. I'd love to be able to claim this that other bit, but for now we just need the 2. There you go, you're in. Alright, you're clear into the secured area. Keep your eyes open, Chief. There's a tiny chance that you might bump into some physical security from here on out. Other than the crazy guy in the server room, you mean? Yeah, other than him. You said that there wouldn't be any security in this building. Hasenkamp sounds tired. Easy in, easy out, no security. That's what you told Mr. Grinder. Those were your exact words. Yeah, well, situation has changed a bit. Look, I'm not saying that you will hit security. I'm just saying that you might. So just keep your eyes open and lower the next firewall, okay? Keep our eyes peeled. You find a sheaf of banking information. The data in this paperwork all points to Meat Grinder and contains a long list of financial transactions and known associates. The whole thing is enclosed in a manila file folder labeled Plots. For once, Hasenkamp doesn't complain about the detour. When he sees the information in front of you, he stops dead in his tracks. We'd better keep moving, huh, Hasenkamp? Like you said, Grinder is waiting. Yeah, hang on a second, this is important. Just wanted to hear you say it. Now, why would Plots have Grinder's financial records? Just steal from him, most likely. But these records, they don't make any sense. Care to explain that to the rest of us? The accountant frowns, staring at the paper printouts in front of him. I know Mr. Grinder's books. I tend them for him. And I'm telling you, what I'm seeing in here doesn't add up. Why would you want it to? If the Landenberg ring had a file on Grinder, isn't it better that it's wrong? Well, sure, but what I'm seeing here, it looks neat, professional. This isn't amateur work. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to write out projections for all of Mr. Grinder's future profits, and these projections are way outside the scope of what our organization brings in annually. Maybe there's something going on that you don't know about. Could Grinder be working a deal under your nose? Something he wants to keep you insulated from, maybe? No way. That would be financial suicide. Mr. Grinder is good at intimidating people and breaking kneecaps. When it comes to keeping the business running, I'm the man that he turns to. Have been for a dozen years. Maybe you should ask Grinder about it when we're done with the run. Yeah. He glances back at the folder of information, a conflicted expression on his face. Maybe I should. Okay, did anything else open up for us since we got a key card? And the firewall. There's the teller access area. Oh, I can just bypass the password here. Sick. Password 123456 accepted. We're dealing with a winner here. Cursory inspection shows you that this computer has primarily been used to access a host of illicit matrix sites. While there is a full suite of office productivity software installed on the machine and has been opened in months. Wow, the Landenberg ring really needs to start keeping a closer eye on its employees. I'm not surprised. It's only a matter of time before Plotz runs this place into the ground. That was probably his desk. Is that all we could get out of that? I guess so. I have the karma to force the desk open. I'm sad that I don't have another opportunity. Did I see something else over here? Oh, it's locked. Go open the teller area door. And take whatever this equipment is. An Armtech MGL6. Okay. What's that? I guess I'll have to find out when I am in combat. It's probably a weapon. Or maybe a cybernetic augmentation? Not sure. Well, this room feels sus. It's gonna be combat in that room, guaranteed. Oh, this room too. Oh, look at that. Look sharp. Security. Doesn't look like they see us. Yeah, there's none in this room. What if I go next to the window? Hi. Nah, it's for the way back, I guess. Firewall, terminal, and that's the vault door. This looks like the terminal that Blitz was telling you about. Disengage the second firewall. Button depresses with a meaty thunk. Well, that's done it, Chief! The final firewall just went down. I should be able to clear that secure node now. Done and done. This'll be easy as pie. You wait and see. That's all fine and good, but be quick about it. There are some guards in the other room, and I don't want to be here if they decide to come exploring. Yeah, I'm on it. You two cool your jets. I'll let you know as soon as the vault door's open. My invisible ink instincts tell me to make sure you get behind cover so that you can't be seen if they happen to patrol into the room. Blitz, grab the bit. Thank you. Anything else change back here? I do not believe so. Still can't grab that. Yeah, that's fine. Let us proceed before we get yelled at. Oh, and the bits don't matter on this screen. Good to know. Vault door, and then these two. You know what? I'm gonna be a little cheeky here. Because I get the feeling that if I were to walk into these other areas, IC is going to show up and that's going to summon the guards. But like, there's gonna be... We already saw good rewards in there, but it's a great trap. Oh, I'm just not allowed to yet. Maybe for the way back. Like, we are absolutely facing combat on our way out of here. I have no doubt about that. Unlock the vault door. There's another telltale crackle of static from your comlink. Blitz's voice fills your ear. His tone is impossibly smug. Alright, Chief, that should do it! The vault's open and I'm suppressing the alarm. Easy as pie, just like I said! Yes, yes, we're all very impressed. And let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's do it. As you approach the terminal, Hasenkamp steps forward. I'll handle the transfer from here, thank you. Why don't you let me take care of that? He stares at you. My entire job here revolves around my making this transfer. That's why Mr. Grinder sent me. If you want Blitz off his hit list, you'll step aside. Fine, go ahead, but I'm watching you. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Hasenkamp's fingers dance over the terminal's keypad. A progress bar winks onto the screen and rapidly climbs towards 100%. Very good. Only one more thing that needs doing, and then we can get out of here. What one more thing? The deal was that we'd get Grinder's money transfer. We've done that. That took care of Blitz's debt to Mr. Grinder. Consider this the interest. Hey, whoa, hold up! I don't know any interest. Grinder didn't say anything about interest. If you're grabbing things out of safe deposit boxes, we want a cut. Hasenkamp ignores him. I know I switched to like a pseudo-Scottish there for a moment. Just wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. Hasenkamp walks to a nearby safe and taps a code into the keypad. The door swings open. He reaches inside and pulls out a small plastic box and taps the activator on his comlink. Yes, Mr. Grinder, the package is secure. That's right. I'm holding it right now. I'll have it in your hands within the next 15 minutes. Your comlink crackles, and Blitz whispers into your ear. This is bullshit, Chief. By all rights, that box should be ours. This was our run. With you, man. It's Granadley's gonna let it go willingly. Do you even know what the box is, Blitz? Well, no, but I still want it. What do you think Grinder would do if we took the box from Hasenkamp? Well, there's a long pause, then a sigh. He'd take my thumbs off, wouldn't he? I think that's a safe bet. Damn it. Blitz falls into a disgruntled silence. You can hear the soft murmur of Hasenkamp speaking into his comlink from across the room. Finally, he taps the power button and deactivates the device. Alright, the deal is done. Let's get out of here. Upon approaching the vault door, two things become immediately apparent. One, when you stepped into the vault, the door is sealed and latched behind you. And two, there's no obvious way to open it from where you're standing. Hey, Blitz, open the door. Huh? What do you mean, Chief? The vault door, idiot. There's no way to open it from in here. You did account for that, didn't you? There is a long pause. Oops. I think that I might have missed that detail when I planned this run through. Let me get this straight, Blitz. You planned out how to get us into the vault in excruciating detail, but you didn't bother figuring out how to get us back out again? Easy there, Chief. Just cool your jets and let me get to work on this. I'll figure something out. Don't you worry. Hasenkamp rubs his temples with his free hand. The other cradles the plastic box like a piece of fine china. I knew there was something like this that was going to happen. When Mr. Grinder told me who I'd be checking up on, I just knew it. We all make mistakes. What's important is how we handle them. Right, Blitz? All right, Chief! And boy, am I gonna handle this one. Just you wait and see. Give me 2 seconds and I'll have you out of there. 1, 2. There is a long pause. Finally, Blitz speaks again. His voice is strained. All right, Chief. I think that I can see how to get you out of there. You give me the go-ahead and I'm gonna try something. But, there's a catch. I hesitate to ask. Well, right now, I'm keeping about 4 different alarms from triggering. No big deal, I can handle it. But I won't lie, opening that door is gonna be tough. It'll take concentration, and I don't think I can keep all 4 alarms locked down while I'm doing it. So you're telling us that in order to open the door, you're going to have to set off the alarm. Do I have that right? Well, technically, you set off the alarm when you stepped into the vault. All I'm doing is keeping the signals locked down so that we can't get out. And I might be able to release the lock fast enough to catch the alarms before they sound, but I can't guarantee it. How assuring. Bypass the door. Don't worry about it, Blitz. I've got this. That's why you be a decker. The door slides open with a hiss. No alarm sounds. Well, yeah, that works too. Why didn't you just do that in the first place? Dramatic tension. So cool, we managed to not set off the alarms. But that does mean that we're likely going to miss out on... Oh, no. You hear a loud thunking sound, a heavy-duty mag lock clicking shut. The little light above the exit door goes from green to red. Blitz, I'm detecting a pattern here. Oh, yeah, Chief, I'm getting right on it. What a goddamn train wreck. There's another long pause. The tension mounts. Then your comm link crackles to life again. Okay, Chief, I figured out how to get you out of there. You're gonna have to release a couple of locks. You can find the controls in the room to the north and south of your current position. But in order to get you to those locks, I'm gonna have to hold the doors open for you. Hell with that, I'll just force the doors on my end. Hey, if you want to do it that way, don't let me stop you. We could probably even do it together. You tackle one door and I'll take the other. What about me? When I've opened my door, I'll need you to run in and release the lock, then get back out. Once we've released both locks, you'll need to get out of there as quickly as possible. I'll lock the place down behind you. He glances down at the plastic box in his arm, then nods. I can do that. So you'll take one door, I'll take the other, and Hasenkamp will run interference. Got it. That's right. Once we've released both locks, you need to get out of there as quickly as possible. I'll lock the place down behind you. Oh, and Chief, you're about to have some more company in there. He readies his weapon. Wonderful. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, starting with you. Okay. Okay, let's wait on that. Let's get to some better positioning. What do you have in terms of programs? Oh, you're not bad. Suppression's kind of useless here, but I appreciate it for the lore. Rip that miss. I would have hit all four of them. Would have been glorious. Too bad he keeps missing. Like a chump. You're not a chump, are you, Blitz? You wouldn't be a chump like that? Okay, go ahead and summon... Got Attacker and Exploder. Interesting. Go ahead and take Attacker. Leave Exploder for the moment. And... those lead to those. We'll do this one. Well, actually, I guess we could do this one and have, from the ground, do that one. Okay, so we're gonna have Blitz go this way. Keep Exploder for the moment. Ow. Yeah, good. That's the way I was going anyways. Oh, here's that new item. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. Interesting. Okay, then you go this way. 90% chance and you still missed. For shame. Glad I had cover. How did you miss? Did I not aim right? I might not have. Hold on, Attacker ESP, you got this. Oh wow, they are just coming for Blitz. That's mildly concerning. Let's get you in better range, and then see about hitting all 3 of them this time. Beautiful. Wow, good dodging, my guy. Can you finish them off? You can finish off at least 1. Thank you, that helps. We will get as close as we can. Oh, shoot. Keep up the dodging. Nice. Oh, hello. Okay, we'll hit you with an erosion. We'll let you do some things. Let's have you try and take care of this one. Try being the operative word. Nice, that one's down. I'm just gonna trust that he's taking care of that. Oh, hello. How's it hanging? At least I got one of them. That 59% is a big rip. Ow! Double out! Alright, maybe now bring Exploder into the mix. At least for another target. Explode self does 120 IP damage. How much health do they have? Oh, we don't get to know. Still, 75 did that much. It won't be a kill, but it'll help. I'll just start you with attacking. At least have you draw some aggro, you know? See? Always worth. Oh, I didn't even notice. He's rocking a Magnum. And he's got some good items. Oh, and some cyber stuff. Beautiful. He had 3 AP, that's interesting. I think as the game goes on, and I think this was the same thing in Returns, though I don't remember, but I think you get more default AP as you go. Okay, at least do a blast, because then you might hit. Nice. Do the explode. That should be enough to kill both of them. Yep. All right, Chief. I've controlled the door. I've reached the door controls. Ready to force it open on your mark. Do it. We'll go running in. I only needed 1 shot there. Oh, hello. Take a phosphorus. Please. At least 1. Ow. Oh my. Okay, I would like to get in there. I don't really know how I expected to be able to do it myself, considering that there are no decking spots in here, so I am going to need Blitz to go in there. And we'll have to defend. Alright, Blitz, you're good to get out of there now. Make sure you are behind cover. I'd like to not see you go down. Almost got you. See if we can get a heal off. I would prefer that. Yes, we can. Don't want them to get absolutely opened up on when they enter that area, so let's prep and then go in. Ow. Did it lose control? Yeah! Good, that's what we needed. Nice, got the erosion. And we'll just have to get behind cover. Same for you. Draw on that aggro, buddy. That's why I brought you. Nice, that one should die on its turn. Actually got another hit off, too. That one, and that one. I have access to door control. Say when and I'll force it open for you. We're ready. Force it. Take cover and see if you can maybe take a good pot shot at them every so often. I want a revolver. Revolvers are like the coolest pistols outside of possibly a. Honestly, the coolest pistol ever is the pistol from Halo 1. Like, just it is the best pistol ever. You can snipe with that thing. Glorious. That's done it, Chief. Bail on out of there. Once you've both made it into the next room, I'll lock the door behind you. That should buy you a few seconds at least. We're on it. I mean, I don't really need you to buy us some time, but kicking their ass is pretty good. Although that hurt. God, you're a good shot. Oh, and then there's more coming from that side. Oh, hello. Bet I couldn't get in there to get loot. Or there. So go open the door. And then take some cover. There's a loud burst of static from your comm link. That should take care of that! All locked up tight, and you should be clear to make your exit. Thank God for that. I hate to admit it, Blitz, but you did good work back there. Hey, thanks, Hasenkamp. You too. Now you two ready to get out of there? Do you even have to ask? Alright, let's see what we can do about that. There is a long pause. Then Blitz's voice crackles out of your PDA speakers. Head for the front door this time, though, not the alley. But just go with me on this, Chief. The door that you came in through is no good. You want to go out the front. There's a terminal that I'll need you to access. One more button to press. Do that and we're home free. Alright, Blitz, the front door it is. Good! And, make sure that Hasenkamp, comes with you. Gotta make sure that box makes it back to Grinder. Oh, he's totally planning a double cross on Hasenkamp. So, anything else I can do before we leave? Don't believe so. That's the front door that he wants us to use. I don't like that suspicious game saved. Oh, yeah, I see what he's doing here. Blitz, don't be naughty. This must be the terminal that Blitz wanted you to see. Its screen is badly scratched and the casing is cracked, but the design tells you that it was originally part of the bank's security system. Come on, let's get this show on the road. We're almost out of this godforsaken place. Well, you're half right. Shadow is almost out. You, on the other hand, won't ever leave this building, you son of a bitch. Blitz, what the hell? Shut up and listen, Chief. Hasenkamp is planning on screwing you. I've had a bot digging up intel on the man ever since you stepped into that building together. And let me tell you, he is not trustworthy. Hasenkamp sneers. Says the man who ratted out his own gang. To hell with this, I'm leaving. I wouldn't, if I were you. Shadow there can kill you with the press of a button. I can? Well, more accurately, she can give me control of those auto-turrets with the press of a button. And then I can kill you. Hasenkamp stops, looks you in the eye. But she wouldn't do that, would she? That all depends on what Blitz has to tell me. Get this, Chief. That son of a bitch isn't really an accountant. He's an assassin, and Grind is second in command to boot. Explains why he was so proficient with that pistol. Making people disappear is his job, Shadow. No way Grinder would have sent him if he intended to let you walk out of there alive. That true, Hasenkamp? The bit about my place in Mr. Grinder's organization? Sure. But the part about me killing you? No. I intend to walk out that door, give the box to Mr. Grinder, and go home to my family, like I said. Why the lie? Why tell me you're an accountant? It wasn't a lie. I am an accountant, and I'm here in that capacity at Mr. Grinder's request. An edge of irritation creeps into his voice. People can be more than one thing, you know. Don't let him sweet-talk you, Chief! Push the button and let me blow him away! Shadow, listen to me. Your pal is a thief, and a killer, and a rat. You push that button and I'll die, sure. But Mr. Grinder is waiting for me, and he's waiting for this box. And you don't want the kind of trouble that's gonna come your way if I don't get it to him. By all rights, that box should be ours, Chief. That was our run. Grinder can have the money, can't have the money and the box. That's just unfair. See what I mean? That's what this is all about. He wants the box. He doesn't even know what it is, but he's willing to kill an old man for it. How is that not setting up red flags for you? I'm telling you, I work for a loan shark, and I wouldn't feel safe around this guy. I think that there's something else going on here. I think that we've all been set up. Hasenkamp blinks. Explain. I think that your boss is in bed with the Landenberg ring. I think that he's the silent partner that we read about. An astonished chuckle erupts from this old man. Mr. Grinder, working with plots? Are you high? Yes, but that's besides the point. No, I'm dead serious. I've known Mr. Grinder for 12 years, and I'm telling you, he would never work with that son of a bitch. Besides, if that were true, why would he have sent me in here to help you rob this place? I'm guessing that he wants you out of the way. You're his second in command, right? Sure, but that doesn't make me a threat to him. I'm loyal, he knows that. Actually, I think that Shadow might be onto something. Blot said personal information on all three of us, right? We were all marked shoot on sight, but Grinder's name was conspicuously absent from that list. That doesn't prove anything. Just think about it, man. Shadow's name was on that list, so who the hell gave it to Plots? Other than you, me, and Grinder, who even knew that she'd be coming here tonight? Hasenkamp falls silent, but his mouth curls into a frown. See, this is why it's worth digging into everything. I just wish I'd been able to bust into that drawer. We also found those financial projections, remember? The ones that showed a massive increase in Grinder's future profits? His voice comes out flat, disbelieving. Those were fake. Or they were real, and your boss is cutting you out of whatever he has planned. No. No way. He shakes his head firmly. Mr. Grinder wouldn't do a thing like that. Not to me. I agree that Grinder has gotten tired of... I think that Grinder's gotten tired of competing against the Landenberg ring, and I think that he and Plots are planning a merger. Use that business acumen of yours. What happens when the only two providers of a service merge together? They form a monopoly. You're saying that Mr. Grinder and Plots... They're joining the businesses together, man! Read between the lines! It's actually not a bad scheme, come to think of it. The ring tricks idiots into taking in predatory loans, and Mr. Grinder shows up to collect. You get the irony of what you just said, right? Sure, I get it. And you get that your boss is cutting you out of his operation, right? I'm sure that the Landenberg ring has plenty of accountants. Grinder wouldn't need you anymore. There is a long pause. Hasenkamp stares at you, processing what you've just told him. He opens his mouth to speak, then closes it again. From what you've told us about Plots, he wouldn't want you in the picture either. There's bad blood between you two, right? Hasenkamp's face has gone ashen. He nods dumbly. Yeah, there is. It all seems pretty clear-cut to me. Well, he glances down at the plastic box cradled in his arms. Son of a bitch. There is a long pause. Finally, Blitz breaks the silence. So, I guess that means that we're all on the same team now, right? He nods again. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. And as a show of good faith, I'll tell you. Your pal was right. Grinder sent me here to see that the transaction went through smoothly, yes. But he also wanted me to kill you. Told you! You were on a job, same as we are. I can understand that. Thanks. I was hoping you would. For what it's worth, you have nothing to fear from me now. I didn't want to kill you in the first place, and now that I've, tendered my resignation, there are only two people who need to worry about me shooting them. Just to be clear, I'm not one of those two people, am I? No, Blitz, you're not. When we get out of here, I have a score to settle with Plots and Grinder, and believe me, I will settle it. Speaking of which, can we talk about how we're going to get out of here? Sounds great to me. I'll be back at the cruise boxer scrubbing the filth of this place off me. I feel like I've been dipped in grease. Fair enough. Now, Blitz, you want to open the door for us? Yeah, sure. I'll just need one of you to push that button in the security terminal so that I can activate the security doors. He pushes the button. Alright, Blitz. I'm trusting you here. Absolutely, because I'm trustworthy. Now, I'll just activate those security doors and... His voice cuts off. There was a long pause, punctuated by crackles of static from your comlink. Blitz? His panicked voice punches through your comlink speakers. There's somebody in here with me, Chief! Another Decker! And you've got incoming at your locate! The voice cuts to static. Get ready, Hasenkamp. We're about to have company. I hope you activated those turrets for us. Nope. Oh, we've got two. Okay. Kill the enemy Decker. So we've got a turret war. The intruder's avatar shimmers in the cool ambient glow of the bank's matrix hub. He sneers at Blitz, and his hands close into fists. Who the hell are you, man? I could ask the same of you. You're in my banking system, you little bastard. What? My name is Plots. I run the Landenberg ring. That makes this bank and everything in it mine. It means you and your friend are trespassing. And that means that neither of you is going to make it out of here alive. I'm shaking in my boots, man. I mean, seriously. How old are you, by the way? Because you look about 40. Banker's face is overtaken by a menacing smile. I'm still spry enough to ruin your day, punk. Your ass is mine. Cool. Well, I think this episode has gone on for long enough. So this is where we're going to leave things off for today. Next time we will deal with this turnaround and get out of this bank alive with all 3 of our party members intact. And maybe we'll even get that little black box. So for now, thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time for some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. Bye-bye!